Hey Claire, how you doing? How we doing, Claire? What's going on? My phone doesn't want to work. It's because it's on the wrong Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm feeling hay fever. But other than that, I'm good. I'm coughing, it seems. Every day I'm shuffling. Right, what should we have for question of the day? Where's my list? Hey, Di. How we doing? Sylvia, how we doing? All the ladies in the house. Oh. Yes. I love the share. I love that so much. Thank you for the share. That's me liking it. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah. Right, let me just catch up with the multi-stream. There we go, ding, 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 ding. Ooh, what game is this? I don't know, there was just some suggestion. Claire and Sylvia getting their free chocolate comments in. I'm alright. Hay fever's kicking my face today, unfortunately. Other than that, I'm alright. Travis with the like. How we doing, buddy? How are we doing? How's uni work going? Let's have a little chat. I feel like we're always jumping in straight away. Oh, how are we doing today? Are we all back at work? We're in from our bank holiday weekend. Big mark on my forehead. Feels like it. Every day I'm shuffling. That feels like it's a bit big. Good. No work for a couple of weeks. These blinking university students. Be right back. Just popping out. Dad wants to buy a new bike. Why is that funny? Let Dad buy a new bike. Let Dad be Dad. Let Dad be Dad. You go, Dad. And while you're there, Dad, if you're on Facebook, don't forget, like and follow. I mean, I'm on a cut, but hey. Oh. Yeah, mate, there's a picture of Greener. There's a picture of you on Facebook where your tricep... I was talking about this on stream the other day. You weren't here, but we talked about you anyway. Your tricep looks like it's going to jump off the page and literally eat me. It's like the hugest thing I've ever seen. It's amazeballs. Amazeballs, mate. Making all those gains. Fair play. Are you cutting for anything specific, Greener, or are you literally just, what's it called? Are you cutting down for something specific? Travis is getting his free chocolate vote in. Wish I had a couple of weeks off. Yeah, do you know what I mean? These students. I put a very good video on my Facebook, if you haven't seen it. My personal Facebook, that is, regarding millennials. It was really interesting to watch Mitchell's Adams getting his free chocolate in. Every day I'm shuffling. Christopher is watching right now. Hi, Christopher. How you doing? Make sure Mummy and Daddy get their free chocolate vote in. Oh, no, wait. You're not allowed chocolate. If you win, Christopher can have someone else. We'll sort Christopher out if he wins. I'm a superstar. Yeah. Those triceps are ridiculous, mate. Honestly. It's like you stuck them on. I assumed it was photoshopped, right? It's not real. Celeb. Cutting for the summer. Well, if we're allowed out of the house, I guess. Always greener with his free chocolate. Was that a minute? Really? Was that really a minute? My Tix, thank you so much for the follow. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the channel. Coming all the way in from Twitch. How is Twitch going? I need to line that up. He can have a couple of cups of air. Aren't you such a sweet father, Adam, to Christopher? Hey, Seb, coming in from Twitch. How you doing, buddy? 100, real bro. We natural here. Mate, that tricep just don't look right. You need to work on the bicep. It's like twice as big. Your tricep is bigger than your bicep. Probably not. I'm sure if you flex. You have to send me a flex picture. Maybe you can be the model. When I get my own gear. When I get my own gear. Yeah, my own merchandise. We'll get you to come and model it. Extra small, right? My tick. No problem, boss man. Saw your Twitch on the Outriders Discord. Bored as hell. Thought I'd pop in. Thanks, man. That's really kind of you. I really appreciate it. So we're literally playing a brand new game now. I'm just waiting for my boys, Travis and Reese. Reese is finishing work and Travis is clearly sitting around doing nothing. We will be on Outriders for a large chunk today. Probably, I want to say 4 o'clock onwards. I don't think there's any reason we should be doing a really big Outriders stream today. We're like world tier 13, I want to say, level 28, something like that. The servers have just been kicking us like every 5 seconds, which is killing us, but that's just the way it is. You're going to model my merch, are you, Greener? Extra medium. Nice. And don't forget, we are the release of the Returnal, sponsored by Dave, who has purchased the game for me, which is very kind. We'll be releasing on the 30th of April. We'll probably do another midnight stream on that one before I have to go back and open the pub. Oof! Can't find the drive to grind past World Tier 8. Expeditions are just rough. So we seem to have done it a little bit differently to everybody else when I looked at the Discord. So everyone else kind of shot through the campaign, flew through, got to the expeditions. We did every area and every side mission before we moved on. So we did every side mission, did the main mission, then moved on, did the side missions, the main mission, moved on. So we haven't even completed the campaign yet. Some other people, I'm trying not to like Google it or look into it, but we're about like 65-70% in, according to a couple of people in my chat that have kind of jumped in on us. So we've still got quite a chunk. I apologise for the nose. Hay fever has hit me quite hard today. I have been taking my antihistamine, but clearly not. I knew I should have done side quests. I don't know if it's good or bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting one was better than the other. I just know that, we've got 5 exotics. We've chosen not to pull the world tier. I love the way that my Nightbot doesn't like you, Greener. Why does my Nightbot not like you, Greener? That's amazing. Yes, we try stream now. So we are on YouTube Live, we are on Facebook, and we are on Twitch all at the same time. It's amazeballs. Back to Outriders. So I'm not suggesting what we did was right. It has made the game a lot harder because we're doing the end of campaign missions at that world level, but it means the drops are a lot higher rate. So we feel that we're getting more gear the way we're doing it. We're only playing it as a 3, so we're not soloing it. So we do have each other to back each other up. and get each other up, etc. But yeah, I think I've got 4 exotics. Reese and Trav have got 5 each. We haven't pulled the world tier 1. I haven't anyway. I'm going to get to end game, then pull it so it's at the highest possible level it can be, but we'll see. You can comment everywhere. Yes, you Greener, you're everywhere. You go on YouTube as well if you want. You're multitasking. Right, should we see what this game's about? I have no idea. It was selected by the community. So, hopefully it's not going to scare me too much. Also, don't forget, please answer the question of the stream. I'm sure Greener has strong opinions of this. I don't just want a winner. I want to know why. Why you think a mass war between Marvel and DC, who would win? And don't just say Marvel because they've got X. You can say that if you want. I'm not going to stop you. Scott coming in with his free chocolate. Don't forget, like, shares, all that jazz, guys. We have new emotes. We have new music. Other than the likes, which has stayed the same because I still like it. Everything else has got a new song, a new music, a new sound, a new animation, all that jazz. I played about with it yesterday. Managed to get it to work. So. Are we talking cinema movies or no? A fight. No, a fight.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I find that so funny. No, an actual war. I mean, full on. Every single Marvel character hits the battlefield. Every single DC character hits the battlefield, and boom, they're going for it. Honestly, I bought the Deceased storyline, so maybe DC is just fresh in my mind, but my mind is on DC with them. Hey Scott, thanks for the light, man. Seeing a lot more gods than Marvel. Yeah, maybe. Marvel is more variety of powers compared to DC, but Superman would make a challenge versus Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel versus Spider-Man. That could be a battle in itself, couldn't it? And I got told you shouldn't hold back on Green Lantern. Apparently, as much as I make fun of Green Lantern on a regular basis, I shouldn't make fun of him. Right, I'm going to go into this game. Go at it in chat. Marvel versus DC. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Yeah, Captain Marvel vs. Superman. That would be a good one. This game is phenomenal. Nice! I thought I was getting myself into all sorts. Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern, right? Yeah, of course. But he's Deadpool as well, so that's just a bit awkward, isn't it? Glad to see people trying out. Well, it was suggested by the community, so just so you know, my title, basically, we this kind of slot for another month before I have to go back because I run a pub in England. So when the pubs reopen, I'll have to, go back to the pubs. But until then, every day we have like a story one-player game that we play for a couple of hours. We've gone through Little Nightmares 1 and 2. We went through Unravel, Inside, Limbo. We just finished The Plague's Tale. And now we're moving on to this. And generally the community picks that game for me, depending on cost. I'm currently weaker enough glad to be trying out. Batman's one of DC's biggest heroes. DC's equivalent of Hawkeye, weakest Avenger. Batman got Bane, a rounded up junkie. Almost as good as Ben Affleck as Daredevil. Awkward. Roided, yeah, fair. As is Little Nightmares any good? I've heard good things about it. Yeah, I enjoyed. We did it the wrong way. We played Little Nightmares 2 because it was on special offer and somebody suggested it. I played it. I loved it. We had a lot of fun. I died a lot. We had a death counter. In my description, you can see how many times I died on these games. Really good fun. Really good story. Plot twists and everything. So definitely, I would recommend Little Nightmares 2. We then went back and played Little Nightmares 1. It was nowhere near as good. It was very easy compared to Nightmares 2. If I'd done it the other way, I think it would have been better. If I'd played Little Nightmares 1 into Nightmares 2, it would probably have been alright. And if you're willing to play both, or you can get a deal, like a package to buy them both, I would buy both and play the first one. They're definitely worth, they're funny. Do we include DC Marvel villains as well as heroes? Yeah. Let's unite everybody. Free chocolate, free chocolate. Yep, I think I've got you. I just need to add die. Yep, free chocolate in. My time, by the way, if you write free chocolate, wait a minute and write free chocolate again, on Saturday we have a £20 free chocolate draw that will be delivered to your house from chocolateandbears.com. So if you're interested in entering in the competition, buddy, you can start at the beginning, love, it's fine. Let's start at the beginning. It's always the best place to start. They don't always start at the beginning. Be aware it is a PS4 game. I don't know what the graphics will be like because...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Is her talking loud enough? I can make the game a bit louder if you want me to, because I believe there's a lot of talking. Which picture on Facebook were you on about with my tricep? You're there with your missus and an older person.
Back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
You're on the right as I look at it. Mum, dad, granddad, mum, whatever in the middle, and Lindsay on the left. Give me the free chocolate. Okay, open the gate. There we go. Oh, I just walked through it. It's your left arm.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Lindsay's land, yeah, fair. Yeah, can you hear her talking? Because this is going to be it's a story game, I'm told. So. Who wins the fight? So if you took every single Marvel and every single DC, they went to a battlefield.
But I saw a few hoof prints.
Nice. Just a little bit as she's talking. Yeah, Adam, literally every single good guy, bad guy, everybody, they all unite for one massive, giant battle. Who surrenders and who is victorious? I was going to go specifics, and I might change it, but right now.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I tell you what, whoever's sleeping in that top bedroom, rather them than me. Holy balls. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I'd been dreaming about it.
Nah. Sod that. Whoever's living up there. And for someone who has a tree pretty much like next to the house, they damaged the house so badly.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
It's making me uncomfortable.
Now,
so.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Between the one above all Titans, the Eternals, Adam Warlock, not sure DC could even attempt to use. Okay. Adam's pretty confident. Oh, I need to do that. Okay, that's what triangle does. Should we try the key?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door.
No.
It didn't.
Standard. Can I not?
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Well, they said it was 7 years. Be dusty as hell. No, you can let go. What is it with the literally the like playing mechanics of these kind of games? It would never happen due to copyright issues. Yeah, probably. I would say this is no place for copyright law, but it has to be. We're on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, so there's copyright law everywhere. I hate the fact I can't run. I know it sounds really stupid, but I'm moving so slowly. What is this? The Finches. So Edith is 99. Lewis died at 22. People didn't live very long in this family. I love the way Sanjay just gets a leaf. It's not part of the family. Sanjay's just there. And Kay and Sven and Althburg. Mate. Well, have to link up this week before you go back to the pub as I'm on Easter Holes. I'll drop you a PM later off stream and we'll figure it out. Yeah, no worries, man. You know where I am. Just come and knock on the door. Come knock on my door. Right, this is actually annoying me before we even got going. Am I missing something, people? Is there a controls? Options? No, that's just camera control. And that's it. Okay. Awesome. Can't jump, can't climb. I'll go down to the car. Go around there. Joypad doesn't do anything. Touchpad doesn't do anything. X doesn't do anything. Square doesn't do anything. Sticks don't do anything. There's zoom. Here we go. Maybe. Grab it. No, dead end as well. Awesome. Well, first impression, annoying. When you start a game, why get people stuck before they even start? Can I open the car? No. Oh, it's American car door, Matt. American. No. Can't open the door. Good start, guys. Good start. I can zoom in. Let's try around here. Maybe it's the back door. Nope. Oh, hello there. Welcome, Mr. Carter.
When I was 11.
Hey, JC. How's it hanging? Slightly to the left still? Don't forget to enter the free chocolate, Jay. All you gotta do is write free chocolate. Wait a minute. Write free chocolate again. Always gotta run. Garage of Gains is calling me. Dude, don't pop your choice up.
For the first time in years,
Short and wrinkly. Nothing changes.
felt like I
Still
was
works
home.
there. You've got kids. It counts.
the table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Jimmy C. entering the free chocolate race.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the
How are you doing,
furniture.
Jimmy, anyway, man? How's the kids? How's Amy? Gotta go. Deal with the kids. Sorry, I can't stay. Die. It's all good. You know it records. You know you can watch it afterwards. And I'll see you on the next one. You know that. Felt like they are already on their way to diabetes after this weekend. Skills. Yeah, well, Eddie obviously...
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Edie. Obviously, I'm guessing that.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
A smile with too many teeth. Get a pop.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Yeah, because that's not a creepy background with a massive King Kong in it. Games nowadays are crazy. I can just about faux Tetris. This is old, this game, I think. I don't think it's new. It was just
Mom always told me to
suggested
stay
by
out
the
of the
community.
basement, so I wasn't too
Thought I'd
surprised
give it a go.
when the key didn't fit.
It's like a puzzle thriller horror, maybe. I don't know. A bit confused. Yeah, because that's perfectly normal in a house. Has that been glued shut? Is that what that white foam is? Chris Pine. Oh, Chris Pine. He would not win in the Marvel vs. DC universe. Even though he's probably played a character from one of those universes. Jimmy, don't forget you need to write free
After
chocolate
Milton
twice.
disappeared, Mom
Just
filled
letting you
up
know.
all the bed
Pete,
frames.
if you want some free chocolate,
Then Edie retaliated
you have
and
to
drilled
comment free
holes.
chocolate. Wait a minute and comment again.
What are
Hello,
you playing?
Nicholas. I'm playing a game for the community suggested. It's another scary game. What's up?
Nothing, I want to know what you play.
You wanted to know what I'm playing.
Yeah, what you playing?
Can you be careful with my fingers, please? It's called What Remains of Edith Finch.
Makes no sense.
We'll find out if it's any good one. I have no idea. You okay?
You don't know.
Say hi to everybody. You can't just
Hi.
come in and not say hi. Hi. So high pitched when you say hi.
Yeah, I do. I like doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. Hey Pete, thanks for the like, bud. I was talking about being your kitchen manager the other day, Pete. I quit my job in Yates. I asked Niall to negotiate my contract with you if you'd have me as a kitchen manager. I like running a kitchen. I don't like running a building.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
You get in there, Pete.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Did Niall talk to you about it? We spoke about it for so long. I said, unfortunately, I don't think
He
Stonegate
always
would
told
pay
me
me
there were
enough.
secret passages, but I never believed him.
I'd love to do it, though. Your kitchen's upstairs as well, so when NSF come in, I get to know before they come in.
Turns out,
Ooh.
my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh my gosh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What? Did Niall talk to you, or are you just literally saying yes, 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 because you'd want me to be your kitchen manager?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
I could DJ as well. Wink, wink. Make it so.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Imagine me ringing Mike. Mike, I've decided to move to be a kitchen manager.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, he was trying to work out whether or not I could...
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
He was trying to work out whether or not kitchen manager's salary plus DJ would be enough to get me to do it. So that view's the other side of the house. Who has a map of the house as their desktop? It's weird.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
New rates of pay. Yeah, I have no idea. He asked me what I was on.
December
No, dude.
13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Sorry guys, hay fever killing me. I love you too, Nicholas. Is that the offer? Is it Pete? Is that what you're offering right now?
I ate a lot of things that night. I kept eating and eating.
Oh. Don't eat the toothpaste. I'll have to come for an interview.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh. What is wrong with this kid? Yeah, it did look like Brasso.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Because you keep eating everything.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? Honestly, what the community? What have you got me into?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Apparently, I'm a cat now. What have I signed up for?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
She's pushed off the limit. Ninja cat. Come here. Get in my belly. I want my baby back, baby back,
I
baby back.
jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
I'll share with that. I knew that.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Why are you trying to eat the mama bird? Hey Niall, just been talking about you. Maybe your ears are ringing and
I
burning.
gobbled her up.
Nom 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 nom.
And suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh, now I'm an owl.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I'm an owl now.
Rabbits.
No, missed him. Can't see him very well. It's not good for my eyes. Oh, there's one. Where'd he go? Nope. Obviously it's making me turn around. Trying to negotiate my contract, Niall. Lunchy munchies.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Whoa.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What have you lot made me play?
A mama rabbit.
Well, I'm coming for you.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Stop holding is super low.
Suddenly,
I don't know what that
was
means.
a shark.
What is this? It's called What Remains of Edith Finch. And I can't really explain to you what's happening. We were a 17-year-old girl who went back to her house, I'm assuming after somebody died. And then you're...
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
This is a little girl telling you a dream she
I
had.
was hungrier than ever.
So she's just telling you a dream she had. And now I'm a shark looking to hunt. Hello.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds. I tore off her
Yeah, it's a
flipper
little bit weird,
and it
Barrett. I mean, I wouldn't
really
know.
hurt.
I tore off a flipper. This is just a little bit beyond weird. Maybe I should, yeah, maybe it's supposed to be on something really quick. It's got really good reviews. for a short story
Grabbed on
game.
tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Okay, with your food. Food are friends, not fish are friends, not food. It's weird because there's no like controls or telling me what to do or anything.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
Mate, this is just a bit too weird for me. I'm a monster, apparently.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I'm about to eat this guy.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Was I supposed to eat the drunken guy? This is what happens when the community chooses the game. Let's see how messed up we can pick a game for Matt to play.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Clearly that was not the passenger, he was the captain.
Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, always nice to go up through a toilet. Barrett, who's winning? DC or Marvel? And why?
I got closer and closer.
Pete, on a reel, are you actually looking for a kitchen manager? And how much do you pay for a Saturday night DJ? Or a Friday night DJ? Or both?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
She's got good writing for a kid, tell you that. That was me reading her diary. Some 17-year-old kid has come back to the house.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That's Molly, and she died at the age of 10. The ages on this scare me. Like, people in this family didn't live very long, it seems. There are no good smells in old pipes. I feel you are correct, sir. I am old, and my pipes are definitely not to be climbed in. Don't turn me into a cat, please.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, She was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Wrong button.
Lewis died a week before we left.
Marvel,
But
just the
he
amount
had
and
already
quality
started to
of what they
memorialize him.
produced. DC has been rubbish side apparently. Oh, sorry, I meant literally if they were to go on a battlefield, every single Marvel character, good, bad, all unite on this side of the battlefield. DC universe, good, bad, villain on this side, and they went to war. Who would be stood victorious and who would be running away with the tails between their cartoon legs?
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Ah, so our family is cursed.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
It's his house on a boat. Get
But
it?
40-foot
Houseboat.
waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Yeah.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Fair enough.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Hey Georgia, how we doing? How we doing?
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
That is one pink bathroom right there.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yes, definitely. Oh. There's a secret in this bathroom. Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks yourself. I'm okay. Hay fever is really hurting my eyes and my nose a little bit, but I'm good. Thank you for asking.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Ooh. Calvin Finch, born April 25th. Yeah, they all just
Sven
died.
gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Thank you for popping in, Georgia. It's nice to see you as always. Supporting as you always do. Bless you. Oh, mitten.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Don't forget to enter the chocolate, Georgia. Ground control to Major 10. That is a very cool little kids setup. I'd love to do like something like that for Nicholas.
I knew
think
Grandpa
it's
Sam
cool.
had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Yeah, that's well cool.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
This is such a cheerful game. I think Marvel have DC covered. Avengers, X-Men beat DC. Professor X takes over. Superman, job done. I think Superman's the big sticking point. Somebody earlier said that Superman versus Captain Marvel would be one hell of a fight. Right, this is just annoying me now. What if I stop swinging? Just gonna keep swinging. No, stop pressing triangle, Matthew. Why do these games do these things?
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Am I about to die?
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
This game is so random. Honestly.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar.
Oh
When I
look,
was
died
younger,
at
I
11 years
remember
old.
trying to do the exact same thing.
Killing yourself at 11. Awesome. Yep, he's toast. The quarterback is toast.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
How's it going, Georgia, anyway? It's a bit quiet. You okay? You working or something?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, that'll mess you up. It's the hungry cat that get the pillow with a secret book.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, okay, that's why the music thing had a Bigfoot in the background. Makes more sense now.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
She died at 16.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Surprise ending.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
This is quite cool.
By America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who had killed and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear. Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
It looks like what's it called? It looks like a comic.
Yeah, this bit is a comic. This particular bit is a comic.
It looks like a comic. With Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, yeah.
How do I remember that?
Don't shut the door, it's fine.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the bookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And here he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Dong. Where did he go?
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh, this is genius. Let's go and open the door. What's the worst that could happen?
was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house. The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ew.
I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending. I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Right, I'm going to end on that chapter. We'll be back, maybe back on this, maybe on Outriders. It depends on Reese and Travis. I will find out and let you know. I shall be back soon. Thank you very much for staying, those that did, and I will speak to the rest of you soon.